Alright guys, I'm gonna start this one really quick because my battery's already about to die, so I'm not gonna be able to change that before my appointment. Very nervous. I have my root canal. I barely slept last night because I kept like popping up, like, you know, that anxiety feel of like you overslept or just you wake up panicky. That's what I kept doing. I actually slept on the couch because Lance was snoring so loud and I was already having a hard time sleeping. Anyways, I'm just, you know, nervous talking. I just remembered how much I don't like dental work and how like claustrophobic it is with them in your face and how you like can't swallow anyways, they called me this morning and said the person before them didn't show up, so they asked if I could come in a little bit early. And of course I said yes and did not give myself enough time because I was like, oh, poor things are like sitting around. Like that's their time that people are like messing with. So anyways, I'm supposed to be there in 7 minutes and it takes 15 to get there, so okay, anyways, all right, let's go get my tooth drilled into. I know I look ridiculous, and this is not to protect myself. I understand that. I do know it prevents any germs I have from being transferred to them. So, mask up, hand sanitize, wash your hands, do it all. Do what you can. I would hate to get this far and still end up spreading it or getting it at this point, because that would just be another few weeks of us being quarantined, and that'd almost be annoying by now. So, anyways, hand sanitize, mask up, do your part. Quick update. The tooth is not savable, so they are just going to pull it out. They have a oral surgeon that's right here in the office, so they're gonna go ahead and kind of transfer me over there, and they're going to pull it. Right, I'm going to just walk you through everything. I'm actually in a lot of pain right now. So, long story short, the root canal specialist didn't think that it'd be worth doing the root canal because he thought there was a crack in the root. So they said it needed to be pulled, and they were talking about doing bone grafts if I wanted to eventually do a implant, which is probably the best thing to do because the tooth behind it is a wisdom tooth that I had room for. They're just not really long-lasting teeth. They put a topical numbing, and then he went in and numbed me, and because there was so much infection, the numbing stuff, the anesthetic, something about the pH and infection and the numbing medication, I was not numb, so that was that was hard. That was probably the worst dental appointment I've ever had, because he had to break the tooth up. The tooth wasn't coming out, so he was just like trying to crack it, and then I literally could feel him pulling each chunk out. And then there was so much infection. Oh my gosh, it's just, I think it's the epinephrine makes me like super emotional too, because it makes me all shaky. There was lots of infection, so while he was in there and it was opened up, he had to scrape it, and it was not numb. And he just had to like scrape and scrape and scrape to get that out. It was literally just like pouring tears because I knew it had to happen. I knew it was not his fault. He numbed me so much. He numbed me as much as he could. This is not a dentist thing. He was a very good oral surgeon. He numbed me I don't even know how many times. I'm guessing he gave me the max amount that he could give me because he tried and tried. And I said, just do it. Just, the other option was like putting me completely out, which we would have had to reschedule. And so I said, just get it done. get the tooth out of there. The infection had to come out. So the infection was so bad that he had to nick into my sinuses a little bit. So there's basically a hole from my mouth to my sinuses. And so I have to be really careful. I can't blow my nose or anything like that. So that is the update. I am in a lot of pain right now because the numbing that was there is wearing off. He also had to put, I think, 3 stitches in, and I felt those going in too. I don't want any hate towards this dentist because it was absolutely not his fault. He did give me the option of coming in tomorrow and having this done, put under, and I knew this was a potential because of the infection. My mom just went through a similar thing where she was not numb and they had to pull her implant out. So please no hate towards the dentist because it was not his fault. He did a very good job. I was going to try to not use pain medication because it does make me nauseous, but I told him that it makes me very nauseous and he wrote me a prescription for an anti-nausea medication in case I do need to take it. They also gave me this. I was like, oh my gosh, it's like one of those old school things. Okay, he did give me one of those palate shots. I don't know if you've ever had one of those, but those are rough. The whole appointment was rough. It was just all like emotionally draining because like I was prepared for a root canal. Go in there and them say that's probably a waste of money and time and you're gonna lose your tooth, and then oh by the way we need to do a bone graft. And they had to do a pretty big bone graft because of all the infection. I appreciate all of your prayers. I've been getting messages like the whole time because I posted on Instagram. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry guys. I think the epinephrine makes me very shaky. Like literally my hands are like doing this after they give me the shot of anesthetic, and makes me super emotional feeling and just everything going on. I'm sorry this is like such a bummer video, but whew. Rough day. Tomorrow will be better. I am going to go drop my prescriptions off. I don't think I'm gonna wait for them. I don't know when I'm gonna update you guys next, but I will update you guys whenever. Alright guys, just want to give you an update. My face is very swollen, as you can tell. This is the side that the tooth came out of. This is a lovely stress pimple from stressing out about getting my root canal done. Little did I know it's gonna be much worse. I'm still very sore. I dropped the prescription off at Fred Meyer and I was in so much pain that I could not stay around for the 20 minutes because I didn't have any ibuprofen, I didn't have any Tylenol. So there's no way I could have hung around for that long. I went straight home. I was like breathing through it because I was in so much pain. And I got home, and I know you're not supposed to take ibuprofen with corona, but that is what they prescribed to me. So I took ibuprofen and laid down, and they were super nice. So the dentist did like everything he could to numb me up as much as he could, but it's literally just science. It's the pH level and like the infection and the medicine like somehow make it to where it like won't numb all the way. So my body does not handle pain medication very well, and I think this is a normal one that they prescribed. He went ahead and prescribed me an anti-nausea medication, which is so genius, but I've had so many bad experiences with like getting sick while taking this stuff that I'm like, okay, I don't know what I said earlier. I was like, it was so hard to like focus, but when they pulled the tooth out, he had to get in my sinuses, which means there's a hole all the way from my gums all the way up into my sinus cavity. So like he said I can't even like blow my nose right now. He said what can happen is that bone graft that they put in can get sucked up into it can get sucked up into my sinus cavity. So I have to be very careful. I did not end up taking any of the pain medication because like I said, I've had so many bad experiences. I just don't want to take any chances on messing anything up with that. Luckily, it really subsided. It is like a whole new ball. I can't believe how swollen my face is right now. Even this side looks swollen. Anyways, I just wanted to give you guys an update. Sorry this was like another bummer vlog during this time. Sorry about all the crying earlier. I think it was just a lot of the epinephrine, and like it was just a lot to go through. Like it was just a lot emotionally to handle because, like I said, it was going in for a root canal, and then oh, you're gonna lose a tooth, and then oh yeah, by the way, we have to drill it out, and on top of that, you're not gonna be numb all the way. So I would recommend being put under. I don't know if I said this earlier, but they did give me that option of coming in tomorrow because you have to come in on an empty stomach. I was like, ah, it's just a tooth getting pulled. That seems a little too extreme for like having a tooth pulled. And now I probably wish I would have done that. So if you have the option, if there is infection, it's all because I had so much infection up in that tooth is the reason I had so many issues. So, oh, I still have quite the headache. The drill that he used was like a whole nother level of a drill. I've had a lot of fillings done, and nothing in my entire dental work that I've had done, and I've had a lot, have I ever had a drill like that. Literally it was like vibrating my brain so bad that I was like confused for a second. It was terrible. I'm going to end this one. The next vlog I'm sure will be a lot happier. I will let you guys know how I'm doing on healing. It's already been like 12 hours. And it feels so much better, so I'm thankful for that. But I am gonna stop talking because I feel like the more I talk, the more it hurts. Thank you guys for watching. Promise the next one's gonna be a little bit happier. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.